In this video, I will discuss factoring x squared plus bx plus c. I will first look at multiplication because factoring is the reverse direction of multiplication. When I multiply a problem like this, I end up adding the middle terms. 3x plus 5x is 8x. And I multiply the last terms. 3 times 5 is 15. I also want to consider my rules of multiplying signs. Anytime you multiply two of the same signs, it comes out to be positive. And if you multiply two opposite signs, it comes out to be negative. A plus times a plus is plus, plus times a minus is minus, and a minus times a minus is positive. Now over here I have 4 examples of the possible combinations that you will see when you factor. I always start by looking at the last number. This is x power 2, this is x power 1, we consider this x power 0. I'm always going to look at the power 0 part first. That will tell me whether my signs are the same or opposite. Because this number comes from multiplication, it will tell me whether I have the same or opposite signs. If it is positive, it must come from the same sign, either a plus and a plus or a minus and a minus. But if the last number is minus, it has to come from opposite signs, 1 plus and 1 minus. Now I will get further information by looking at the middle number. If my middle number is positive and my last number is positive, it must be a plus and plus. If my middle number is minus and my last number is positive, it must be a minus and a minus. These here have to have opposite signs. So now I need to consider the numbers involved to get my final answer. I'm going to look at this one and I'm going to multiply to 8 and add to 6. So that must be a 4 and a 2. I'm going to look at this one and I'm going to multiply to 8 and add to a negative 6. So that must be minus 4 and minus 2. On this one, with the opposite signs, I'm going to use subtraction. When I simplify these numbers, they will subtract. So I need to consider what multiplies to a minus 8 and subtracts to a positive 2. And that is a positive 4 and a minus 2. On the last one, I need to consider what multiplies to a minus 8 and the sum results in a minus 2. When I subtract the numbers, I get a minus 2. That is a minus 4 and a positive 2. The bigger number should always get the middle sign when the signs are opposite. And these are the 4 possible combinations of signs that may happen when you factor problems like this. For further practice, you can refer to problem number 6 on mathcart.com's Refresher Math section.